Hey guys, it's Marco from Marco Guides Music, bringing you another review of some of the equipment I use day in, day out. So today we're going to talk about the Mackie CR3 Creative Multimedia Reference Monitors. I guess you can call them budget studio monitors. And I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, going to talk a bit about the price, what I think about the looks, how much space they take on the desk, and give you guys a recommendation of whether or not you should buy these speakers. So I'll start off by saying I did purchase these speakers, I own them, so I'm a little biased in my opinion. But nonetheless, just to give you guys an idea of what they offer, how they look, and help you with your purchase decision. So I'm going to start off this video by saying I have a very low budget home studio. Okay, so I'm a small YouTube channel. I make occasional YouTube videos covering songs. I'm a fingerstyle guitar player. So when I started building my studio, my mini home studio, I really had price in mind as top of mind. So if a lot of you guys are watching this video and you're wondering, you have a bit of a higher budget, you might be looking for higher end speakers than this. But if you're just starting out and you're looking for something to give you that nice feedback, this is the video for you. Okay, so with all of that being said, let's get straight into the video. So let's start off with price point. The Mackie CR3 reference monitors retail for about 130 Canadian dollars, and that's one of the main reasons why I was intrigued by these speakers. So I wasn't looking for anything ridiculously accurate. I wanted a reasonably good sound quality, something that can output my audio right away and I can get that feedback when I'm recording. And these things do the job perfectly. So keep it in mind, if you're looking to buy some smaller studio reference monitors, they're not going to be crazy accurate in terms of sound. So if you're expecting crazy accuracy, that's going to start getting into that $400, $500 price point. It isn't the right place to look. But in terms of getting a solid speaker for 130 bucks, that'll do the job, output the audio, give you that solid neutral sound so you can get a reasonable idea of what your audio sounds like, that's the key with these speakers. So when I talk about price, from a value standpoint, these things are top notch and I highly recommend them. Next up on the list, let's talk about some of the sound quality. So these are smaller speakers. So if you take a look, this is actually a 3-inch subwoofer, a 0.75-inch tweeter. And you might be asking, Marco, what is the sound quality like? And I gotta say, considering how small the speaker is, I am honestly impressed with the sound quality. So the drawback being the bass frequencies aren't gonna be crazy, right? You'd have to have a separate subwoofer for that, or obviously the bigger speakers are better in that department. But in terms of basic recording and doing things like I'm doing, recording guitar or voice, the mid-range is fantastic, the higher frequencies are good, and I gotta say in terms of loudness, these speakers are pretty loud. So in a smaller to mid-sized room, like a living room, these will fill the space perfectly fine. So I also want to talk about the color schemes a little bit. So these come in the green color, as you can see. The only other exception for these speakers, I think there was a special edition in the past that was the white tone around the speaker, the white coloring. These only come in green. Okay, so prepare to make your PC setup a little bit more green tone to match the speakers. If it were up to me, and a lot of other reviews that I watched, I would prefer if Mackie made it a bit more color neutral in terms of the color, but I still think it looks pretty good. It's clean, black speaker, the green LED light for power looks pretty cool on them as well. Gotta say, not too bad, but just something you kind of gotta get over in the early stages of ownership, right? Let's talk a bit about the inputs as well for the speakers. So in the front side, you have auxiliary input and your headphone input. And then in the rear, you'll see that this left speaker, so I'm gonna do a bit of a panning shot. This one has, this is like the active speaker. It powers everything and sends sound to the passive speaker on the right. So pretty standard inputs that most reference monitors have. You have the 1/4-inch plugins, right? So if you have an audio interface like this M Audio one here, if you're inputting any audio into the interface, you can output using those 1/4-inch plugs. So the cables will probably cost you 10, 15 bucks on Amazon to pick up, and it's pretty affordable. So again, about size, they're very compact. This isn't the largest desk. I got this one from IKEA. And the thing I like about smaller speakers is they don't look just totally disproportional on your desk, right? So from a looks perspective, fits perfectly well, doesn't take a lot of real estate on your desk, and that's definitely a bonus. Also, if you guys are wondering, it does come with these little styrofoam pads that you can stick underneath. So that's definitely handy, and I liked that about these speakers. So styrofoam does come with it, then it just comes down to you placing it on your desk how you like. So let's do a quick review. We talked about cost, 130 bucks. Love it. Sound quality is very good from a value perspective. So again, don't expect crazy audio sound quality like these $800 studio monitors. You got to temper your expectations a bit if you're building a budget recording studio. But does it get the job done for the cost? Absolutely. Very affordable. They look good. Again, the green, you know, I wish they had a few more color options there, but I'll live with it for the price point. And again, they don't take up a lot of real estate on your desk, which is fantastic if you like the more minimalist, clean look on your desk as well. So overall, gotta say, in terms of this video, I'm impressed with these reference monitors. If you're building a budget recording studio, this is all you need to get started, right? You can obviously upgrade to the CR4 Mackies, which is the 4-inch subwoofer. A bit bigger, they're more expensive. I think they retail for about 250 Canadian dollars. But I think these really get the job done. If you're not making any money off this, you're just getting started. It's all I could really ask for in terms of recording, and I think you guys would agree with me. So I'll post a link in my at the bottom of my video over here for an Amazon link. You guys can check it out, read a little bit on the specs. Again, keep in mind the low end's not going to be crazy good on these speakers, but in terms of mid-end sound, the higher frequencies, day-to-day listening, they're fantastic. So in terms of drawbacks, the bass could be a little bit better, but what can you expect for small speakers? And then I wish that the color schemes could have been a little bit different, or we had a few more options, right? But for day-to-day recording, especially if you're doing a budget thing, honestly can't go wrong. So this is a pretty quick review video for you guys. Didn't want to delve too much into the technical specs of the speakers, but have I been happy with these? Yes. Are there some improvements they could make? Yes. But I would highly recommend these for 130 bucks. You try them out, see how they work, and if you don't like them, you can obviously return them. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, click like, subscribe to my channel. There's going to be plenty more review videos and content like this, and just give me some feedback too. Always looking to improve the quality of my videos and add more value for you guys. So that's the CR3s, small, good value, decent sound, and definitely get the job done for any budget recording studio. If you have more questions, feel free to comment and again, ask me any questions you like. I'm there to answer. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Peace.